The hidden signs of blocked chakras and how to fix them. Your chakras are blocked, and it might be why you feel stuck. If you've been feeling stuck, heavy, or disconnected from yourself lately, this may not be random. Your chakras, the energy centers of your body, could be blocked. When energy doesn't flow freely, it affects your emotions, your body, and even your manifestations. This isn't something to fear. It's simply information. And once you understand what your body is communicating, real healing can finally begin. Energy in your body often shows up as physical or emotional pain. Energy doesn't disappear just because we ignore it. When emotions aren't felt, processed, or expressed, they settle into the body. Over time, that energy can show up as tension, anxiety, fatigue, or physical pain. This is why emotional healing and chakra healing are so deeply connected. Your body is not betraying you. It's trying to protect you by getting your attention. Most people only heal the surface, but the root cause remains. Many people try to heal by fixing symptoms, stress, overwhelm, exhaustion. But surface-level healing only goes so far. If the root cause remains unaddressed, the same patterns return again and again. True healing begins when you stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" and start asking, "What is my body trying to tell me?" That's where chakra healing becomes transformational. Blocked chakras aren't a flaw, they're a message. Blocked chakras don't mean you're broken, weak, or failing spiritually. They mean you've lived, felt deeply, and adapted to survive. Each block holds a story, a moment when it wasn't safe to feel, speak, trust, or receive. When you approach healing with curiosity instead of judgment, your energy begins to soften naturally. Awareness alone starts to dissolve resistance. Root chakra, your foundation. Do you feel safe in the world? The root chakra is about safety, survival, and belonging. When it's blocked, life can feel unstable, financially, emotionally, or physically. You may feel anxious without knowing why. Healing the root chakra begins with reminding your nervous system that you are safe now. Stability isn't created by control. It's built through trust, grounding, and consistent self-support. Trust the universe. Allow yourself to receive support. Root chakra healing asks you to release the belief that you must do everything alone. Allowing support doesn't make you weak, it makes you regulated. Trusting the universe doesn't mean bypassing reality. It means letting go of hypervigilance and allowing life to meet you halfway. When you receive, your energy finally has room to rest and restore. Sacral chakra, where creativity and pleasure get stuck. The sacral chakra governs creativity, pleasure, emotional flow, and intimacy. When it's blocked, joy can feel muted, and emotions may feel overwhelming or numb. This chakra doesn't heal through force, it heals through permission. Permission to feel, to enjoy, to experience without guilt. Your ability to receive pleasure is directly connected to your ability to receive abundance. Allow yourself to digest life's emotions, joy and pain. Emotions are meant to move through you, not stay trapped inside. When you suppress sadness, anger, or even happiness, the sacral chakra tightens. Healing begins when you allow emotions to be felt without labeling them as good or bad. Just like digestion, emotional processing takes time. Gentleness is what allows flow to return. Solar plexus, your personal power may feel blocked. The solar plexus chakra is your sense of self, confidence, and inner authority. When blocked, you may doubt yourself, seek external validation, or feel powerless. This chakra heals through aligned action, small promises kept to yourself. Each time you honor your boundaries or speak up for your needs, you send a signal to your body that you can trust yourself again. Take small actions aligned with your empowered self. You don't rebuild self-trust through big declarations. You rebuild it through small, consistent choices. Rest when you're tired. Say no when something feels wrong. Follow through when you say yes. These subtle acts of integrity strengthen the solar plexus and remind your nervous system that you are capable, safe, and self-led. Heart chakra, the energy of forgiveness and love. The heart chakra holds grief, love, compassion, and connection. When blocked, it can feel heavy to trust or open up again. Forgiveness here isn't about excusing harm. It's about releasing emotional weight you were never meant to carry forever. Your heart softens when it feels safe to open slowly, without pressure or expectation. Forgive not for others, but to free yourself. Forgiveness is an energetic release, not a moral obligation. You forgive so your body no longer holds tension where peace could exist. This process happens in layers, not all at once. Each breath, each moment of compassion toward yourself gently opens the heart chakra and restores your natural ability to give and receive love without fear. Throat chakra. Your voice may feel unheard or blocked. The throat chakra governs truth, expression, and authenticity. When blocked, you may silence yourself to keep peace or avoid rejection. Over time, unspoken truths become energetic pressure. Healing begins when you express yourself safely, through writing, art, or gentle conversation. Your voice doesn't need to be loud to be powerful, it just needs to be honest. Express yourself through words, art, or creation. Expression is not about performance, it's about release. When you create without judgment, your throat chakra relaxes. You don't need permission to speak your truth. You only need safety. Let your expression be imperfect. Let it be private if needed. Every time energy moves outward, your body feels lighter and more aligned. Third eye chakra. Your intuition may be clouded. The third eye chakra connects you to intuition and inner knowing. When blocked, you may overthink, doubt yourself, or seek constant external answers. Healing this chakra isn't about forcing insight, it's about stillness. The quieter your mind becomes, the clearer your intuition speaks. Trust doesn't come from certainty, it comes from familiarity. Listen to your inner guidance and trust it. Intuition often whispers before it speaks loudly. The more you pause and listen, the stronger it becomes. When you honor intuitive nudges, even small ones, you build a relationship with your inner guidance. Over time, confusion dissolves and clarity becomes natural. This is alignment, not effort. Crown chakra, the connection to higher consciousness. The crown chakra connects you to meaning, purpose, and universal intelligence. When blocked, you may feel disconnected or spiritually fatigued. Healing doesn't require belief, it requires presence. Stillness allows insight to arise naturally. You don't need to search for answers outside yourself. Connection already exists within you. Meditate daily, even if just 5 minutes. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind. It's about creating space for your nervous system to settle. Even 5 minutes a day recalibrates your energy and supports subconscious healing. Over time, this practice gently opens the crown chakra, allowing you to feel supported by something greater, without effort or force. Healing isn't instant, and it's not always linear. Healing doesn't happen all at once. Some days feel lighter, others feel heavy again. This doesn't mean you're going backward, it means layers are releasing. Chakra healing works in cycles, not straight lines. Patience is part of the process. Trust that each moment of awareness is creating long-term change beneath the surface. Awareness itself is already a step in chakra healing. The moment you notice what you're feeling, something shifts. Awareness interrupts unconscious patterns and creates space for healing. You don't need to fix everything today. Just noticing is enough. Your body responds to presence more than pressure. This is how healing becomes sustainable instead of overwhelming. Your body remembers what your mind avoids. Your body holds memories your mind learned to suppress. Sensations, tension, and emotions are stored responses, not failures. When you listen without judgment, your body begins to release what it's been holding for you. Compassion is what allows safety, and safety is what allows energy to move again. Every blocked chakra is a chance to grow, not a failure. Each blocked chakra represents an opportunity to understand yourself more deeply. Growth doesn't come from perfection, it comes from presence. When you approach healing gently, resistance softens naturally. You are not behind. You are exactly where your nervous system feels ready to be. Healing root to crown aligns your energy and manifestation. When your energy flows freely from root to crown, your inner and outer worlds align. Manifestation becomes less about effort and more about embodiment. You no longer chase outcomes. You attract them through coherence. Chakra healing creates the internal stability that allows desires to unfold naturally. Even small daily practices shift energy subconsciously. Consistency matters more than intensity. Small daily practices retrain the subconscious and create emotional safety. Over time, your body learns that it doesn't need to stay guarded. This is how transformation happens quietly, without burnout or force. Trust, receive, digest, forgive, express, listen, meditate. These aren't just spiritual words, they are energetic doorways. Each one gently unlocks a different chakra, allowing energy to move where it was once stuck. You don't need to master all of them today. Healing isn't about rushing through a checklist. It's about choosing one doorway at a time and walking through it with awareness. When you move slowly and intentionally, your nervous system begins to feel safe, and safety is what restores flow. These steps are simple, but they require patience. The steps may sound simple, but simple does not mean shallow. Healing blocked chakras requires patience, consistency, and compassion toward yourself. Some days you'll feel lighter. Other days, old emotions may resurface. That doesn't mean you're failing, it means your body feels safe enough to release deeper layers. Growth is rarely dramatic. Most transformation happens quietly, in moments no one else sees. And those quiet shifts are often the most powerful. Your sensitivity is your strength. If you are sensitive, emotional, or deeply intuitive, that is not a weakness, that is awareness. Sensitivity means your energy system is perceptive. You feel what others suppress. You notice what others overlook. When your chakras are balanced, this sensitivity becomes wisdom instead of overwhelm. Instead of absorbing everything around you, you learn to filter and protect your energy. Your softness is not something to harden. It is something to understand and strengthen with boundaries. You are not broken, you are awakening. What feels chaotic right now may actually be awakening. When blocked chakras begin to open, it can feel unfamiliar. Old identities fall away. Old coping patterns dissolve. That space in between who you were and who you are becoming can feel uncomfortable. But discomfort doesn't mean destruction, it often means expansion. You are not falling apart. You are reorganizing your energy into a higher level of alignment. Awakening isn't always loud. Sometimes it's simply choosing healing over avoidance. Which chakra are you healing right now? Pause for a moment. Check in with your body. Where do you feel tightness? Where do you feel heaviness? Is it safety, expression, forgiveness, intuition? Your awareness is guiding you toward the chakra that needs attention. Share in the comments which chakra you're currently working on: root, heart, throat, crown, and why. When you speak your healing journey out loud, you create accountability and connection. And someone else reading your words may realize they're not alone. You are already healing. Just by watching this, reflecting, and becoming conscious of your energy, you are already healing. Chakra healing doesn't begin when everything feels perfect. It begins when you decide to listen instead of ignore. Save this video so you can return to it whenever you need grounding. Share it with someone who might need gentle support. And if this resonated, subscribe for deeper work on energy alignment, subconscious healing, and manifestation from the inside out. Your journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to.